Hello everyone, my name is Sophia, and I'm originally from a small town in Spain. Growing up here, I always dreamed of living in a big city where the streets are bustling with life and every corner has a story to tell. And guess what? Now, I live in London. Today, I want to share my journey with you. It's been full of ups and downs, but I've grown so much as a person. Stick around, and I'll tell you all about it. You might be wondering, why did I move to London? Well, it all started with my passion for art. Ever since I was a child, I loved painting and visiting art galleries. London is known for its incredible museums, galleries, and rich history. The thought of walking through the halls of the British Museum or standing in front of a Turner painting at the Tate Britain was just too exciting to pass up. But there was more to it. I wanted to improve my English. In Spain, I studied English in school, but I knew that living in an English-speaking country would take my language skills to the next level. London, being a global city, seemed like the perfect place for me. Another reason was my job. I got an exciting opportunity to work at a top art gallery. In London, it was a dream come true. The idea of working in a prestigious gallery, surrounded by masterpieces, was thrilling. But moving to a new city, especially one as big as London, wasn't easy. The excitement was mixed, with a bit of fear and uncertainty. When I first arrived, I was overwhelmed. The city was so different from my hometown. I faced a lot of problems. The biggest one was culture shock. Everything was new and unfamiliar. People spoke quickly, and their accents were hard to understand. I felt lost in the crowd and missed the warmth of my small community back home. Homesickness was another big challenge. I missed my family and friends terribly. The food, the weather, even the way people interacted was different. I felt lonely and out of place. The gray skies of London made me long for the sunny days of Spain. There were moments when I doubted my decision to move. Adapting to the new environment was tough. London is fast-paced and can be quite hectic. Learning the transport system was a nightmare. The tube map looked like a tangled mess, and I often found myself getting off at the wrong stops. I remember one time, I ended up in a completely different part of the city, and it took me hours to find my way back. I was also unfamiliar with London lifestyles. People seemed to be always in a hurry, and I struggled to keep up. The social norms were different too. I didn't know how to make small talk or join in conversations at work. It was all very intimidating. I felt like an outsider, trying to fit in. But slowly, things started to change. Here's how I overcame these challenges. For the culture shock, I decided to immerse myself in the local culture. I visited museums, attended events, and started learning about British customs. This helped me understand and appreciate the differences. I even started enjoying a good cup of tea in the afternoon. To tackle homesickness, I made a point to stay connected with my family and friends back home. Regular video calls and messages made me feel less lonely. I also joined local clubs and groups to meet new people. Making friends in London was a turning point. I realized I wasn't alone in feeling homesick. There were many others like me, and we supported each other. Adapting to the new environment took time, but I made small efforts. Every day, I learned to navigate the transport system by exploring different routes and asking for help. Londoners are actually very friendly and willing to assist. I also started walking more, which helped me get to know the city better. To get used to London lifestyles, I observed and mimicked. I paid attention to how people interacted and gradually started to adopt their ways. I practiced small talk, asked questions, and showed genuine interest in others. This helped me blend in and feel more comfortable. I learned that Londoners appreciate curiosity and kindness. I also started setting small goals for myself. Each week, I would try something new, whether it was visiting a new place, trying a different food, or starting a conversation with someone. These small victories boosted my confidence. Now, I can happily say that I love living in London. The city has so much to offer. The people here are amazing. My neighbors are friendly and always ready to help. I've made some wonderful friends who have become like family to me. Besides, London's culture is rich and diverse. There's always something to do, whether it's visiting iconic places like the British Museum and the Tower of London or discovering lesser-known spots. One of my favorite places is a little cafe by the Thames, where I can sit and watch the boats go by. The atmosphere is so peaceful, and it feels like my own little sanctuary. I have also discovered the joy of exploring London's neighborhoods. Each area has its own charm and character, from the vibrant streets of Camden to the elegant lanes of Kensington. There's always a new adventure waiting around the corner. I love the markets, where you can find everything from antiques to delicious street food. London has taught me so much about resilience and embracing change. Moving here was one of the best decisions I've ever made. I've grown as a person, made lifelong friends, and experienced things I never imagined. The city has become my home, and I can't imagine living anywhere else. So, if you're thinking about moving to a new city, especially one as dynamic as London, go for it. It might be challenging at first, but the rewards are worth it. Embrace the journey, and you'll find your place. Just like I did, the challenges you face will only make you stronger and more adaptable.
Bustling, full of activity and noise. Example, the market was bustling with shoppers, full of ups and downs, having both good and bad experiences. Example, life is full of ups and downs. Passion for art, a strong love or enthusiasm for art. Example, her passion for art led her to become a painter. Art galleries, places where art is displayed. Example, they visited many art galleries in Paris. An exciting opportunity, a thrilling chance to do something. Example, she received an exciting opportunity to work abroad. Prestigious, respected and admired. Example, he graduated from a prestigious university. Masterpieces, outstanding works of art. Example, the museum is full of masterpieces from various eras. Thrilling, very exciting. Example, the movie was thrilling from start to finish, mixed with a bit of fear and uncertainty, combined with some anxiety and doubt. Example, she felt excitement mixed with a bit of fear and uncertainty before the performance. Overwhelmed, feeling unable to handle something. Example, he was overwhelmed by the amount of work he had to do. Culture shock, feeling disoriented when experiencing a different culture. Example, moving to a new country often leads to culture shock. Unfamiliar, not known or recognized. Example, the terrain was unfamiliar to the hikers. Accents, distinctive ways of pronouncing language. Example, she found it hard to understand different accents. Homesickness, feeling sad because of being away from home. Example, he suffered from homesickness during his first weeks at college. Felt lonely and out of place. Experienced isolation and discomfort in a new environment. Example, she felt lonely and out of place in the big city. Fast-paced, moving or happening quickly. Example, the fast-paced lifestyle of New York can be overwhelming. Hectic, very busy and full of activity. Example, the week before the event was hectic. A tangled mess, a situation that is confused and chaotic. Example: the cables behind the TV were a tangled mess. Struggled to keep up. Found it difficult to stay at the same level. Example: he struggled to keep up with his classmates. Social norms. Accepted behaviors in a society. Example: understanding social norms is essential when living in a new country. Intimidating. Making you feel frightened or nervous. Example: the new boss seemed intimidating at first. An outsider. A person who does not belong to a particular group. Example: she felt like an outsider in her new school. Immerse myself in something. To become fully involved in an activity. Example: he decided to immerse himself in studying for the exams. To stay connected. To maintain communication. Example: they used social media to stay connected with friends and family. A turning point. A moment of significant change. Example: getting that job was a turning point in her career. Asking for help. Seeking assistance. Example: never hesitate in asking for help when needed. Adopt something. To start to use or follow something. Example: they decided to adopt a new strategy. Blend in. To look like you belong to a group or environment. Example: he tried to blend in with the local crowd. Curiosity and kindness. A desire to learn and a friendly attitude. Example: her curiosity and kindness made her popular among her peers. Boost confidence. To increase self-assurance. Example: giving presentations can help boost confidence. Neighbors. People living near you. Example: our neighbors are very friendly and helpful. Friendly, kind and pleasant. Example: the staff at the hotel were very friendly. Diverse. Showing a great deal of variety. Example: the city is known for its diverse culture. Discovering lesser-known spots. Finding places that are not well known. Example: they enjoy discovering lesser-known spots in the city. Sanctuary. A place of refuge or safety. Example: the park is a sanctuary for wildlife. Charm and character. Attractive and distinctive qualities. Example: the old town has a lot of charm and character. Vibrant streets. Lively and full of energy. Example: the vibrant streets of the city are always bustling with activity. Elegant lanes. Graceful and stylish small roads. Example: the old city is known for its elegant lanes. Antiques. Old objects that are valuable because of their age. Example: she loves collecting antiques from different eras. Resilience. The ability to recover quickly from difficulties. Example: her resilience helped her overcome many obstacles.
Thank you for listening to my story. I hope it inspires you to take on new adventures and face challenges with courage. Please watch Alex's adventure to the mysterious forest to expand your vocabulary. Take care and see you in the next adventure story.